Hello and welcome to Raju Notes channel, your pit stop for weekly current affairs updates. The updates tailor-made for students taking all kinds of competitive exams like UPSC, civils, defense and placement interviews. Please subscribe to the channel and stay updated every Sunday. Indian origin Kamala Harris endorsed by Biden as Democratic presidential nominee. After dropping out of US presidential election race, US President Joe Biden endorsed Indian origin leader and the US Vice President Kamala Harris as Democratic presidential nominee. My very first decision as the party nominee in 2020 was to pick up Kamala Harris as my Vice President. Democrats, it's time to come together and beat Trump, he tweeted while endorsing her. Trump, meanwhile, said that it would be an easy for him to now beat Kamala Harris in the race. Indian students secure 4th position in the Maths Olympiad. Prime Minister congratulates them. A team of Indian students secured the 4th position at the International Maths Olympiad by winning 1 silver and 4 gold medals. Congratulating the team, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said, "It's a matter of immense joy and pride that India has come fourth in its best ever performance in International Maths Olympiad. This feat will inspire other youngsters and help make mathematics more popular." Israeli jets hit Yemen after attack on Tel Aviv. PM Netanyahu warns Israeli enemies. Houthi military targets were struck by Israeli fighter jets near Yemen's Hodeidah port on Saturday, killing at least 3 people and injuring 87 others. This came a day after Houthi drone attack on Israel's Tel Aviv killed a man. PM Benjamin Netanyahu said, "To Israel's enemies, I have a simple message. Don't doubt Israel's determination to defend itself." What is breaking? Newest sport at Paris Olympics 2024. Breaking, more commonly known as breakdancing, will be the only new sport at the Paris Olympics 2024. The word breaking refers to the instrumental breaks in the music, usually accomplished by beats. Breaking athletes are referred to as B-boys and B-girls. Dancers face off in one-on-one battles navigated by masters of ceremonies to music randomly played by a DJ. The centre has lifted a ban on government employees taking part in Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh RSS activities. The ban imposed in November 1966 during the rule of Prime Minister Indira Gandhi has been removed by the Ministry of Personnel, Public Grievance and Pensions. In a post on X, BJP IT cell chief Amit Malviya said the unconstitutional order issued 58 years ago in 1966 imposing a ban on government employees taking part in RSS activities has been withdrawn by the Modi government. Several state governments including Haryana, Himachal Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh have already removed their restrictions on government employees being linked to the RSS. Leander Pace, Vijay Amritraj formally inducted into ITF Hall of Fame in US. Former Indian tennis player Leander Pace and Vijay Amritraj were inducted into the International Tennis Hall of Fame on Saturday evening in US Newport. British tennis journalist and author Richard Evans was also inducted into the Hall of Fame at the event. Pace and Amritraj are the first Indian and Asian men to enter and earn the ITF Hall of Fame induction. Culture and Tourism Minister Gajendra Singh Shekhawat today said that 6 Indian languages Tamil, Sanskrit, Kannada, Telugu, Malayalam and Odia have been accorded the status of classical language. In a written reply in Lok Sabha, the minister said government is committed to promote all Indian languages including classical languages. The National Education Policy 2020 also focuses on promotion of all Indian languages. Mr. Shekhawat said that Central Institute of Indian Languages works for the promotion of all Indian languages including 4 classical languages that are Kannada, Telugu, Malayalam and Odia. He said that development and promotion of classical Tamil is done by the Central Institute of Classical Tamil. He informed that the government is promoting Sanskrit language through three central universities. He added that no proposal has been received in respect of classical language projects in respect of classical Malayalam language. What is China plus one strategy? Companies are looking to de risk themselves from dependency on China for manufacturing due to disruptions caused by COVID 19 and China US tensions. China plus one strategy refers to businesses not solely invested in China but diversifying their business to alternate destinations. Apple followed the strategy and assembled 14% of its global iPhones in India in financial year 24, Economic Survey said. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman presented the Union Budget 2024 in Lok Sabha. It's the first budget of the Narendra Modi government in the third term. The Union Budget of 2024-25 has listed out 9 priorities of generating opportunities for all. These priorities are productivity and resilience in agriculture, employment and skilling, inclusive human resource development and social justice, manufacturing and services, urban development, energy securities, infrastructure, innovation, research and development, and next generation reforms. Presenting the Union Budget in Lok Sabha, Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman announced slew of measures to give boost to agriculture, MSMEs, manufacturing and infrastructure sector. While addressing, the Finance Minister said poor women, youth and farmer are the key focus areas of the government. She announced the Prime Minister's package for employment and skilling. Under this, 3 schemes announced for employment-linked incentives. Under Scheme A, 1 month's wage to all persons newly entering the workforce in all formal sectors will be provided. Scheme B will lead to job creation in manufacturing, and Scheme C will provide support to employers. She said that significant investment has been made to build robust infrastructure and over 11 lakh crore rupees for capital expenditure have been allocated to boost the infrastructure in the country. Over 3 lakh crore of schemes benefiting women and girls were also announced by Finance Minister. The Finance Minister said, recognizing the capital requirement of Andhra Pradesh, the government will facilitate special financial support through multilateral development agencies in the current financial year, and 15,000 crore rupees will be arranged for the state. She said new airports, medical colleges and sports infrastructure will be developed in Bihar. She said additional allocation to support capital investment will be provided to the request of Bihar government for external assistance from multilateral development banks will be expedited. The minister also announced that Mudra loans will enhance to 20 lakhs from the current 10 lakhs for those entrepreneurs who have availed and successfully paid loan under the Tarun category. She said e-commerce export hub will be set up in PPP mode. The minister announced that government will launch a comprehensive scheme for providing internship opportunities in 500 top companies to 1 crore youth in 5 years. Rental housing with dormitory type accommodation for industrial workers will be facilitated in PPP mode. The minister said the government will set up a critical mineral mission for domestic production and recycling of critical minerals. She said transit-oriented development plans for 14 large cities having population over 30 lakh will be formulated. She also announced that PM Awas Yojana Urban 2.0 housing needs of 1 crore people and middle class families will be addressed with 10 lakh crore rupees. She said the 4th phase of Pradhan Mantri Gramin Sadak Yojana will be launched. She also said the NPS scheme for economic security of minors will be launched. The Finance Minister also announced to exempt 3 more medicines of custom duties to provide relief to cancer patients. She also announced to reduce custom duties on gold, silver to 6% and that of platinum to 6.4%. She also proposed to increase the limit of exemption of capital gains on certain financial assets to 1.25 lakhs rupees per year. To bolster the Indian startup system, she proposed to abolish the angel tax for all classes of investors. On the personal income tax front, two announcements were made by Finance Minister. In the new tax regime, the standard deduction of salaried employees will be increased from 50,000 rupees to 75,000 rupees. The new tax regime slab for taxpayers will be 0 to 3 lakhs nil, 3 to 7 lakhs 5%, 7 to 10 lakhs 10%, and 10 to 12 lakhs 15%, and 12 to 15 lakhs 20%, and above 15 lakhs 30%. The International Olympic Committee Executive Board has decided to award India's first individual Olympic gold medalist Abhinav Bindra with the Olympic Order for his outstanding service to the Olympic movement. The award will be given during the 142nd IOC session in Paris on 10th of August 2024. The Olympic Order is the highest award of the IOC given for distinguished contributions to the Olympic movement. 41-year-old Bindra won the men's 10 meters air rifle event in 2008 Beijing Games and became India's first individual to win an Olympic gold medal. Bindra has also been a member of IOC Athletic Commission since 2018. Indigenously developed automatic train protection system Cach, which is instrumental in avoiding train accidents, have so far been deployed on 1,465 routes kilometer and about 144 locomotives on South Central Railway. In a written reply in Lok Sabha, Railways Minister Ashwini Vaishnav said that presently the progress of the main items related to Cach on Delhi-Mumbai and Delhi-Howrah corridors, which is approximately 3,000 kilometers, is underway. Indian Railways has also prepared a detailed project report and estimate on other 6,000 railway kilometers to install Cach. India reopens embassy in Libya after a gap of 5 years. India has reopened its embassy in Tripoli after 5 years, according to Libya's Government of National Unity (GNU). Dr. Muhammad Alim has been appointed as Charge d'Affaires. The move marks a significant step in diplomatic relation between the two nations, GNU stated. The embassy had been closed since April 2019 due to the deteriorating security situations in Libya. UK Foreign Secretary David Lammy called on Prime Minister Narendra Modi in New Delhi last week. After meeting with a visiting UK Foreign Secretary, Mr. Modi said India remains committed to elevating bilateral ties with the UK. The Prime Minister also welcomed the desire to conclude a mutually beneficial free trade agreement. Both countries reviewed the roadmap of 2030 agreed between Prime Ministers during India-UK Virtual Summit 2021. The two sides welcomed the launch of UK-India Technology Security Initiative (TSI). Both sides also appreciated the substantial progress made in India-UK Foreign Trade Agreement negotiations and looked forward to its early conclusion to achieve a mutually beneficial FTA. They also agreed to deepen defense and security cooperation in Indo-Pacific and beyond to enhance capabilities to address growing threats from the non-state actors. Darbar Hall and Ashoka Hall in Rashtrapati Bhavan renamed. President Draupadi Murmu on Thursday renamed Darbar Hall and Ashoka Hall in Rashtrapati Bhavan. They will now be called as Ganatantra Mandap and Ashok Mandap, respectively. The Rashtrapati Bhavan stated that renaming Ashoka Hall as Ashok Mandapam brings uniformity in language and removes traces of angelicization, and that of the term Darbar lost relevance after India became a republic. India and United States of America this week signed a cultural property agreement to repatriate stolen Indian artifacts from the USA. Under the agreement, both countries will work together also prevent and prohibit illegal trade, import, export, and trafficking of archaeological and ethnological materials. This is India's first ever cultural property agreement with the US. Meanwhile, the US Ambassador to India, Eric Grassetti, said that this is an important step to give India its due share, with India now becoming the US 30th bilateral cultural property agreement partner. Mr. Garcetti also reiterated the US commitment to strengthen its partnership with India, especially through cultural diplomacy. To eliminate sickle cell disease in the country, the government has set a target to screen 7 crore people in the age group of 0 to 40 years by next year. This was stated by the Ministry of State, Health and Family Welfare Pratap Rao Javed in written reply in Rajya Sabha today. He said the targeted screening of 7 crore people would be carried out till 2025-26 in the affected 278 districts of tribal areas and counseling through collaborative efforts of central ministries and state governments. India's first integrated Agri export facility will come up at the Jawaharlal Nehru Port in Mumbai to bolster the country's agricultural export and import capabilities. Port Shipping and Waterways Minister Sarbananda Sonowal has approved the project of development of an export-import domestic agricultural commodity-based processing and storage facility on public-private partnership mode, worth over 284 crore rupees. Mr. Sonowal said the development of all this all-in-one agricultural facility will streamline logistics, reduce wastage, and provide better prices for agricultural products. He said this is a significant step towards empowering the farmers and bolstering India's agricultural sector. The facility will cater to export of prominent items like non-basmati rice, maize, spices, onion, and wheat. Prime Minister Modi carried out first blast of the world's highest Shinkun La tunnel in Ladakh. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Friday carried out the first blast marking the start of construction of the Shinkun La tunnel, which is said to be the world's highest tunnel at around 15,800 feet from Ladakh virtually. The 4.1 kilometer twin tube tunnel aims to provide all-weather connectivity between Himachal Pradesh and Ladakh. Prime Minister Modi said the tunnels will also boost tourism.
Well, that's all, friends, for this week's updates. See you soon next Sunday on the same channel. Till then, take care. Bye bye.